Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Colorado Rockies.
And on the hill in this one, Michael Lorenzen. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. And the 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Just a slow ground ball this time. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Two down, bases empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Abreu, a right fielder with good range, hitting third in the lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. And brings it in at the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Sonny Gray. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Line drive, short hop to third. Sends it across to first. One pitch and one out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit.
A dive, he's got it.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
That catches the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Denver, top of the second. So the Boston Red Sox have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up. That one ripped left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one. Home run number 20 on the year. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Now here is Marcelo Meyer. And that is out of play.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. That's a ball. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Chopped out towards short. Tovar tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. That's a ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one hammered center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Out to short, Connor Falefa. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Batting fifth, designated hitter Jordan.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Jordan Beck now at the plate. Quick move to first. Doyle back on a dive. Swing and a miss. 0-1. outside with a breaking ball. And fouled off. The 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Willie Castro, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Doyle over at first with one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That's to third. Durbin. Over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Durbin matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
In the air to left center. Doyle takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Flying to center his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. Man at second. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing, and he popped it up. Tovar has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, grounded out his first time up. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Denver as we go to the last of the third. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In the air, left field. One away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Braxton.
And here's the catcher, Braxton Fulford.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball. Now a step off the rubber to reset. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hey.
No, inside.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
On the ground to short, Kiner-Falefa. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Slider misses outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there. First base.
Up next for the Red Sox, second
Marcelo
baseman,
Meyer,
Marcelo
the next to
Meyer.
hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate, and he's
On the
out.
bag, he's out.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Two aboard with one out. And now here is Carlos Narvaez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground. That's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Golden opportunity right here. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Ball. Got him swinging for the carry. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. On the ground to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Two outs, bases full. Caleb Durbin will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
side, ball
Oh,
one.
he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Meyer at third. Narvaez over at second. Rafaela at first. 2 out of the inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rockies nothing. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Tovar.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Struck out swinging his first time. Tovar, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Doyle,
Ball,
the
that's
next to
outside.
hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And now 1 and 2. That one drilled left field. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His 14th of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Jordan Beck.
Hey!
The 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This is Willie Castro. Right through there for a strike. Beck off of first with 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. That one missed.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Rockies edging closer with this shot. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. New inning getting started. Jaron Duran is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways. 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Chopper right side. Over to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And there's a foul ball. That one missed. And it's even up. Got him swinging. 2 away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Smash down the left field line. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the run, throw to first. In time, got him.
Well, he had to make the perfect play up the middle, be able to square himself up with the shoulders enough to be able to make a strong, accurate throw to first, and I thought that was an infield hit all the way.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Edouard Julien. Hey! Bounced up the middle. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Braxton.
Next for Colorado, Braxton Fulford. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's inside.
That's inside.
And it's a full count.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Rockies are down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for
Victor
the Rockies.
Vodnik into the game.
Number
Just trying to
38.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. 1 for 2. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here's the 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way. In the air, right field. Moniak in position. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos.
And now the
Narvaez.
catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Now he breaks his back. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. First pitch way inside a fastball. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox on top, 2-1. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Tyler Freeman.
Tyler Freeman.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll never.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one hit to first. Casas steps on the bag. Now
Up
2 out.
next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to Casas. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Thompson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Leading off, Caleb
for the
Durbin.
Red Sox, 3rd baseman, Caleb Durbin.
That one hit to right. Moniak gets under it. Then there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball.
next for
Just
the Red
barely
Sox,
missed it.
left fielder,
Man, this guy was ready to
Jaron
hit.
Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. Thompson, 6'1" righty, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Ball. In there at the knees. And that is strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Quick toss to first. Doyle dives back in, but they got him.
In this situation, you're pretty eager to try to get that runner up to second base in the scoring position. A lot of good things can happen from there, but clearly not able to get back to first on the pickoff. Nice job by the pitcher.
Nope, outside.
The Bo Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, Meyer whips it to first. 2 gone now.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Set down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and they trail it here 2-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. They had a foul ball. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Now at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Late with the swing there. Man at second. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's out to center field. Doyle settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rockies 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Has to barehand it. And safe at first easily. No chance to get the out. That puts the tying run aboard.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
No outs. Runner at first. Next for Colorado, Edouard Julien.
Pure base.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Left field. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Around third. He scores to tie it up.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Braxton Fulford digging in for the Rockies. And that misses. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. Next offering misses. Full count out.
That's a really good take.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now here is Tyler Freeman. Meyer to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Go-ahead run on base. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Just missed. This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rocks with a run-scoring double. 2-2 game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jimmy Hergen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a ground ball to first. Julian takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Casas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's towards center. Doyle settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder
Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. Late swing fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him. 3rd out. Nothing doing for Boston. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Digging in, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ball that's outside.
And a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Berg. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So digging in, Brenton Doyle. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Rockies with the go-ahead run at first. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
This one in the air center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Jordan.
One out man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. Across is the winning run, and the Rockies walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.